Hello, comic book community. Long Box Love Affair here. I got another video. I've amassed a stack of books that I haven't shown yet. And these books I've had from the past couple weeks. If you've seen my previous videos, you knew I flew down to Florida to take care of my great aunt and help move her across state lines to Tennessee. So I did some traveling. I hit some comic shops on my first trip to Florida to help her pack. And then I hit some comic shops on my second trip, but I hit those in Tennessee when I drove her up to her new home. So for the first trip, I have a bunch of them from a couple of shops that I love to go to while I'm in the Fort Lauderdale, West Palm Beach area. So I stopped off at Secret Society Comics, Tate's Comics, CJ's comic shop, but that was a very distancing. I had to tell him what I was looking for, and so he brought the books out. So I really only just looked at one box of comics when I was there, and past, present, and future comics. So I really made the rounds over my time there, and came back with a little stack of books. So some of these I showed a little bit earlier in my first appearance haul, but I didn't show this. So this is Spider-Men number 2. I love this Jim Chung cover. This is the first print, but it is a newsstand. I don't know if you can see that there. Newsstand copy. I do love newsstands. I didn't realize they were doing newsstands at this time. I'd love to find out what the last Marvel newsstand was. I need to do some research on that. But a pretty decent copy. It even says display until August 3rd, 2012. So they gave the distributors, wherever this was, Barnes & Noble or what have you, some guidance. Love this cover. Miles and Spidey there, unmasked. This is definitely one that, you know, if I ever run into Bendis or Pacelli, I will, the artist and writer, reversed, I would totally get this signed, get this pressed out. It's in pretty decent condition. So he had this one. He had a whole bunch of Miles books because they were really heating up at the time. And he had this one, Spider-Man number 20. This cover obviously has some controversy to it. Wanted to pick that up. It's been selling for a bit of money. I'm not going to sell it, but it's definitely been heating up. I bought both of these issues for $5 each. They were half off the sticker that he had. Actually, you know, slightly less than $5 each. So thought that was pretty cool. That was at CJ's. These next set of books, feel like I'm missing one from this particular store. Oh, I am. It's in a different pile I'm going to show you today. So these are from Secret Society Comics, and I have to tell you, and I'm not just plugging them for the sake of plugging, they are probably my favorite comic shop in Florida. They have a great selection of keys, really great staff. The wall books are amazing, and I just feel like it's a great place to be. So if you get a chance, go to Secret Society if you're in Fort Lauderdale proper. It's right close to the beach. So I need to find a reason to vacation in Fort Lauderdale now because I have no other family reason to go. So I picked up a copy, a really minty copy of Web of Spider-Man number 1. I was really excited to find this because I was missing it from my collection. I had a really nice copy, almost identical to this in terms of condition, and I was glad to welcome this back into my collection. And I'm a big black suit Spider-Man collector. I don't know why I got rid of it to begin with. I was just purging my collection. So glad to have that. I picked up 2 copies, and you saw this in my previous video on first appearances, of Uncanny 193, the first appearance of Firestar in continuity. Her, I think her disputed first appearance is in Spidey and the Amazing Friends number 1, but this is the first in continuity, and there's some talk about her in TV or movies. Also picked up this New Mutants Annual number 2, newsstand edition, first appearance of Psylocke. That was also in my last video, as was the Madrox. And then maybe was the X-Men 96 first appearance of Moira McTaggart. This isn't Madrox, obviously it's Fantastic Four, Giant Size number 4, and then Uncanny 96. So those are ones I picked up from Secret Society Comics. At Tate's, I found, I think, 2 books. There was a third I should have picked up. I should have picked up the Strange Academy number 1 Breakfast Club variant he had. It was a little beat up for 40 bucks. I should have picked it up. Now it's heating up. But he had this on the shelf, this newsstand of Something is Killing, not newsstand, version of Something is Killing the Children, number 6. So I thought I'd pick that up. I have another copy already, but the cover is killer. An Amazing Spider-Man 5. I think this is the first or second Silk appearance of Silk. So pick this up for 4 bucks. Let's see, Past, Present, and Future. I thought I picked up a couple recent books, and then I picked up this New Mutants 89. Now, I know, it's the third appearance of Cable. I picked it up because of the color of the cover. The cover color is blue in the background. Typically, this cover is a purple. I don't know if you can see it, but it's usually purple. So the blue looked really cool with the outfits and everything. It just really... I've never seen a blue cover of this. I don't think it's a variant necessarily. I think it's just a printing pigmentation, and it's a newsstand, and it's in really nice condition. So if any of you know anything about this, let me know. It was a little expensive for what it was, 10 bucks, but because I'd never seen it before, and anytime I see something that I've never seen before, I pick it up. So, and I love Cable, but just this is a really cool issue. I also picked up, I went to Tate's, and I only picked up these Spider-Man and Marvel foreign variants. So they had them for $3 to $5 each. And this one is, I think, Italian Amazing Spider-Man. Obviously, it's the Green Goblin in there. It's one of the drug issues that I think the Comics Code had an issue with back in the day. So from the late 60s, early 70s, or maybe it was definitely 70s, I think. But it's cool to have a foreign variant of that. They're thicker and they have other stories in them. And then I picked up some, I picked up Strange. This is French. The rest of these are French. So I had a cool Captain Marvel on the cover. For $3, I figured, you can't go wrong. And then some Dark Phoenix Saga books, Strange Special. So you got a pleasant-looking Phoenix. She doesn't look scary, but she is definitely scary in the story. And there's other stories, Marvel stories in here, so it is square-bound. So these are just things I'd never seen. I've never seen a store sell foreign variants, so I picked them up at the large Tates. And then another one where I love the actual John Byrne artwork, but this is not John Byrne on the cover. It's sort of an homage, a pleasant homage to his Phoenix eating a star and killing a whole population. So then there's not the Death of Phoenix. I couldn't find that one. Someone probably snagged that. But this is the famous Cyclops leaving after Jean Grey dies. So it's Jean Grey's funeral in French. And just a different color cover variant. And that's actually John Byrne's artwork, whereas the other stuff is not. I wonder if it was too scary for that time period. I don't know. Let's see. So next up are some books that I picked up, and these are the last set of books I'm going to show. I picked these up in Tennessee. Went to a comic shop. Oh gosh, I'm going to forget its name. But it's one I've gone to before, and I really enjoyed it. There's a couple of shops there. I went to 2 shops, and both of them were closed. It was a Sunday. Yelp said they were open. Not quite. So I should have called ahead of time. So the third time was a charm to get these books. So, Infinity Flux. Okay, that's what, when you have your sticker on the back of the comic, I guess that always helps. So I'll do the loose ends first. So I got an Uncanny X-Men 234, really nice copy, very fine plus to near mint. Picked that up for $3.99. I love this Silvestri cover, really cool. I thought it was a little bit more minty than it was, but it's not. I also picked this off the rack, Legion 6. This was creating some buzz after it came out for the first appearance of the Gold Lantern and Monster Boy. This is just me holding on to a book. There's no reason. It's sort of my own little speculation. And for cover price, there's very little risk. these books are all Marvel Tales. And these are all ones I have been looking for because of the Todd McFarlane covers. So right around the time when CGC was having the Todd McFarlane private signing, I saw some people sending in some of these books. And I was like, I forgot he had done these covers. And I'm a big McFarlane fan. That's when I started collecting comics, was when Spider-Man 1 came out, and then I got into his Venom stuff and the back issues. So I wanted to pick these up. And these were all $3.99. And I couldn't beat it. And these were in really decent shape. They're not near minty mint, but they're very fine, probably, maybe fine. And a lot of them are newsstands. So I'll just go through some of the covers. They're really kind of awesome. Love the action, the classic villains that he has going on there. So there's got some Doc Ock action going on. He did a whole run of covers of these, and I think it probably was before Spider-Man #1. It had to be, because he left Spider-Man after issue 16 to go to Image and do Spawn. So he did these classic covers. I don't even know, he may have done these in between Amazing and Spider-Man, but he also might have done these before his Spider-Man 298. I'm not sure. I'd have to do some research. I'm sure you all can look it up if that's something that interests you. Just really awesome covers there. Let me know if you've never seen these before, because I think these were obscure, and they got some X-Men stuff going on. These were obscure up until recently. There's been some channels doing some videos about them and showing off the covers and saying there's some buzz. This is one I actually got in Florida at Secret Society. So I threw that in here because that's part of that collection. I have almost all of them. I knocked a lot of them off out in Tennessee. So that was exciting to be able to find a whole stash. And now I've been slowly, looking for them. This is a really cool one because it looks like a word, looks like a page inside, because they got word panels here. But Dazzler, I don't even remember when he was with Dazzler. So they really had to go in the archives of Spidey to pull these back in the day. Same thing with this book. This is a 235. I know they did crossover with the X-Men a bit, but it's a super cool cover. I think this is probably one of the sought after ones just because of all the characters on here. Same thing with Marvel Tales 237. We got some Colossus and Nightcrawler action. Really kind of cool yellow cover. And then those are it for the McFarlanes that I found. There's only a few that I'm missing right now, and I'm going to keep my eye out. And then you all know I'm a big Ron Lim fan, so Ron Lim did a run of these. So I'll show you the ones that I focused on were Marvel Tales 266, which is when the clone not the clone, I'm like messing up all over today. The Black Costume Saga. So it's right when he gets back from Secret Wars. They picked that up. I think that was issue 252 in original Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man language. So that's a cool book to have. And then I believe this is the finale, or close to the finale, on 272 of Marvel Tales. Also a cool Ron Lim cover. It's not Ron Lim art, but it's a Ron Lim cover. And I don't know if I've opened this up yet, but I'm going to be looking through all of these, and I might even read them all again, just because these are stories that I love. This is from Spectacular Spider-Man 94 and 95, and Amazing Spider-Man 256 and 257. So they literally reprint all of those issues in here. And I'm not even sure if they reprint them in their entirety. It does not look like it. So it definitely ends with him, putting the costume in a Fantastic Four vault. That's the haul. Marvel Tales reprints. It's interesting that they're coming back, and people are starting to seek them out. They're definitely obscure books, and usually about $3 or so, $3 or $4. So that's my travel haul. That's my Florida, Tennessee haul of books I found. I wish I had more time, but I had an 86-year-old great aunt to take care of and shepherd through the process with her little dog and the moving, and I'm probably much grayer because of it. It was very hectic, but it all happened successfully. I'm back. I'm done with quarantine. I did not get ill, knock on wood. So that in and itself is major because of all that's going on in Georgia, Florida, and Tennessee. So everybody stay safe. Keep hunting if you can. I'm trying to find avenues to hunt, and keep showing those hauls if you're on YouTube. If you're on Instagram, follow me, Long Box Love Affair, same screen name, all one word. And then if you're new to my channel here, make sure you subscribe, comment if you like, and then you can also like the video. So appreciate you all watching, appreciate all your comments, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, bye-bye.